Hello everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to navigate our curly hair lifestyle and also just answer some of the questions that you guys submitted to Royal Locks. So the first question is, what is the best remedy to help with chlorine? I love to go swimming with the kids, but I hate what the chlorine does to my hair. It's a really good question. So what I recommend is using the Restoring Leave-In Conditioner. So what that's gonna do is if you use a leave-in conditioner before you hop in the pool, it actually acts as a barrier between the chlorine and the chemicals in the pool and your hair shaft. So I always start with about a quarter size or so, and I put it on my wet hair or my dry hair, and I make it somewhat damp. If you can remember, braid the hair and then tie it back. So that's gonna actually keep some of the leave-in conditioner in a little bit longer. But that way, your dry hair isn't just soaking up all of the chlorine and the chemicals. It has a barrier in between it. I also recommend shampooing and conditioning your hair ASAP. I know it's so easy to get out of the pool and grab a drink or a snack, but if you can get those chemicals off your hair, that's gonna be the best. So I love the Clean Curl shampoo and the Curl Quench conditioner. It's the perfect combination of getting any type of buildup or chlorine or chemicals or product buildup off of your hair while it's conditioning and hydrating at the same time. It has argan and macadamia oil in it to help with any type of frizz and chemical damage. I also recommend, if you are an avid swimmer and you wear a swim cap, to go through and go ahead and put some of the leave-in conditioner on before you put your swim cap on. So if you're swimming for a half an hour, you are actually getting a treatment for that whole half an hour, which is really amazing for our hair because curly girls, we just naturally have drier hair, and any moisture we can add to it is gonna be our best friend. The second question is, what is the best way to refresh my curls in the morning without having to wet down my entire head? And that's a really great question because again, we already naturally have drier hair, so we don't want to be washing it and putting heat on it every single day. So I use the Party Curl Cocktail by Royal Locks, which is a curl refresher. Okay, so part of my morning routine on my non-washing days is I go through and I will just spritz that throughout my hair, and then I re-diffuse it back into my hair. So my little diffuser, I'll put my cocktail spritzer in there, and I normally do enough until it's kind of damp, and then I'll diffuse it on my low heat until my hair is dry. And that way you're helping defrizz and you're adding some shine back in there and you're adding a little bit of moisture back in there, but it doesn't weigh your hair down and it doesn't ever feel like there's a lot of buildup on your hair, which I find can happen a lot. It also is a heat protector and UV protection. So that's gonna give you the heat protection when you are blow drying or diffusing, and then it's gonna give you the UV protection just to protect you from any environmental exposures. The third question is, what is the best way to reduce frizz in the summer months? So as we know, hydration is key when it comes to us curly girls, right? So in the dry or really humid months, when it's just everything seems to be depleting from our hair so quick, I recommend to make sure you're using the moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. Again, so you want to use the Clean Curl shampoo and our Curl Quench conditioner, okay? The perfect balance of moisture, but it's also helping defrizz. So a lot of times curly girls, we get frizzy because we're lacking moisture and oils in our hair. So we don't want to strip all the oils from our hair, which I love about the Clean Curls. It leaves a lot of our natural oils, but it's still getting our hair clean. And We're following up with the conditioner, hydrating it, but not weighing it down, okay? So I also recommend a mask or a treatment. So I love the Crown Mask by Royal Locks. It has ginseng, bamboo, and coconut oil in it. So it's really hydrating on the hair. Oils, again, it's giving us all that hydration and moisture that we need without weighing it down. If you have plenty of moisture in your hair, you're not gonna have as much frizz. I also recommend a leave-in conditioner. And that will be when you get out of the shower and you just put maybe depending on how much hair you have. So a quarter to even as small as a dime size, depending on your hair, and run that through the ends of your hair before you follow up with your curl cream or gel. The last but not least question, what steps or advice do you have for beginners getting into our curly hair routines? So it can be really hard embracing your curls because it is a different beast, I like to say. Some days your hair looks amazing and some days you do exactly the same thing and it just doesn't turn out great, right? So what I always say is make sure you're using products that are right for you. So talk to your hairdresser, or when you are online, make sure that you're actually reading the product description. And you want to make sure you're buying something for your type of curls. You don't want to buy something for coarse curls if you have more fine or wavy curls, okay? So really educating yourself. I love that Royal Locks breaks down what description is all of their products for what curl types. And you can also reach out to us and ask us if you need have questions or clarification on that as well. But start with just a couple of your, maybe products that really interest you. You don't necessarily have to start out with every single product. That can be a little hard on the pocketbook at first. So maybe just start out with 2 products that really intrigue you, whether it's a curl cream and a leave-in conditioner. And then once you get used to those, then you can add something else to your arsenal. Royal Locks is really affordable, and I love that about the company. And then you also want to invest in a diffuser, okay? Looks like this. It's the weird thing that comes with your blow dryer that pretty much everyone throws away unless you are a curly girl. So this is gonna be how you are going to blow dry your hair from now on. So you're going to shampoo, condition, and then I like to get out and do a leave-in conditioner just on my ends. I love the Pro Curl Cream, and I'll kind of scrunch that in my hair, and then I'll wrap it up in a towel and leave that for about 10 or 15 minutes, do my makeup, drink my coffee, and then once I take my towel off, I will blow dry with my diffuser. Now, I personally tip my head upside down, but you can also, flip your head to the side, and you're gonna put your blow dryer on low to medium heat and also a low setting. So you're not just blasting your curls out, okay? And then I blow dry to about 80 to 90% dry and let the rest just air dry on its own. So that is all the questions I have today. I hope I was able to answer those for you guys. If you have any more questions or need any more clarification, please reach out and we will talk to you guys soon.